you, and you would not have found yourself in the situation that you're finding yourself in.
You see, there is always a balance between the team you have. So you have a team,
Yes.
and you have to choose the best from the team you have. And even when you choose from the team you have, they say the test of the pudding is in the eating. Sometimes you think highly of somebody, maybe they are not. Sometimes you don't think much of somebody, maybe they are better. So you have to keep balancing. And let me tell you this. Government is run through collective responsibility. Much as we have a minister for this and a minister for the other, decisions are made collectively as government. So whether you serve in this ministry or you serve in that ministry, it is your responsibility to understand government in its entirety and to work with all colleagues in different aspects. Let me tell you, my dear sister Nyokabi, when you inherit a situation, and you inherit a situation where the economy is not doing well, and you have to do things, you have to cut down on this, you have to cut down on this, you have to stop this project, you have to stop that project, to allow the economy to breathe and to allow the economy to come back. I am now much more confident. And when I tell the people of Kenya that the country was headed to a default, there are countries, I'm not talking from space, there are countries who have defaulted. I don't want to mention countries by name. Kenyans know. Anybody who is interested in public affairs knows there are countries, our neighbors, many countries have defaulted. And when a country defaults, my sister, you are in so much trouble. Nobody wants to lend you nothing. Nobody wants to associate with you. One of the neighbors, I don't want to mention which one, their currency was devalued by 100%. Do you know what that would mean to Kenya if we were to go that direction? Just imagine if the dollar was exchanging at 220 shillings. What kind of a country would we be? So there are real issues that I have had to do to stabilize the economy of Kenya. And I can now confidently say that now that we have stabilized the economy, inflation has come down to 3.5% from 9%. Our exchange rate has stabilized substantially. Our foreign reserves were now close to $10 billion. We are now in a much more solid place to undertake the development of our country. And let me tell you, guys, friends, I don't know whether guys is right. Friends, let me tell you this. Even in the midst of all these things, people are judging me rather harshly, Even in the midst of all this, there are 200,000 Kenyans, 240 to be exact, ask Alice Wahome, working in our housing program. There are 200,000 Kenyans working who have benefited from export of labor. In fact, what we've just done is to make Uwezo Fund and Youth Fund be able to finance young people who are getting jobs abroad. Let me also tell you that digital hubs and digital economy and digital jobs are employing 195,000 Kenyans. In the midst of all this, there are real people with real jobs, earning real money, even in the context of what we are doing. And there are real things happening. Are we building the markets? Yes. Are we building housing? Yes. Have we tendered for hostels? Yes. Are the roads now ongoing? Yes. Are we doing universal health coverage? I made a commitment that we are going to change the infrastructure of health in Kenya, and we are going to see a different output. Have we stabilized the education of the children of Kenya? Yes. When I came into office, nobody knew what CPC was going to happen. Many parents they did not know what was going to happen next. We have sorted out the challenges with CBC. I have hired 76,000 teachers in 2 years. It's never been done by any government. We have a new funding model. It was taken to court. The court has now cleared to say it is the right model because it treats children according to the ability of their parents, so that children from poor families can get up to 90% scholarship. And children of William Ruto and the other people who earn more money can be funded less because their parents can afford. These are the kind of things that were challenges to Kenya. Good. I have sorted them out. I have sorted out education. I am sorting out health. I'm sorting out housing. I am making sure that the economy is stabilized, and we are moving the country forward. Kenya is not going to default. I can tell you for a fact.
Mr. President, thank you, Raisi. Unajua, mtukufu Raisi.
Yes, my brother from Weru.
Yes, my name is Martin.
Martin. Yes, Martin.
Kuna swali ambalo dadangu hapa ameuliza na hujajibu. Ningeomba ujibu tafadhali kwamba mawaziri unawabadilisha mpaka sasa a record 3 times in a ministry, Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa miaka miwili. Sidhani kwamba yule waziri kwamba kama atakuwa ametulia hata kufanya kazi ama utakuwa umempea nafasi ya kufanya kazi. La pili, mtukufu Rais, umetaja mambo ya miraa. Sijui kama huko na habari kwamba tunavyoongea hivi sasa shirika la ndege la Ethiopia Airways limewacha kubeba miraa ambayo ilikuwa inabeba miraa kwenda Israel, kwenda Sierra Leone, I think, limewacha kubeba miraa. La tatu, nadhani utayakumbuka yote, ni Ndiye Bridge. Ndiye Bridge mpaka leo hakuna kitu ambacho kimefanyika kwa Ndiye Bridge. Ulikuwa umepromise kwamba in 100 days itakuwa imeanza kujengwa, ukakuja tena ukasema in 6 months itakuwa imeanza kujengwa. Mpaka leo Mheshimiwa Rais, hakuna kitu kimefanyika, na watu wanakufa. Real people are dying at Ndiye Bridge, Mheshimiwa Rais. Like they are really dying there at Ndiye Bridge.
Okay, wacha nikujibu mambo ya mawaziri. Kila serikali inabadilisha mawaziri. I want you to tell me how many times Kibaki changed ministers. No, I'm just telling you.
The frequency. You had a chance ya kuchagua mawaziri.
Si umeniuliza maswali.
Mheshimiwa, niruhusu
I listen to you when you are asking. Why don't you listen to me when I'm answering?
You are asking me.
Yeah, relax. So, Kibaki alibadilisha mawaziri when it was necessary. Uhuru alibadilisha mawaziri when it is necessary. When it is necessary, I will change ministers because it is my prerogative. And ultimately, whatever the ministers are doing, ultimately, I will be asked. The buck stops with me, ultimately. So that is why I am going to work with people who ultimately are going to help me answer the final question to the people of Kenya.
Yes, and umetuambia hapa kwamba wale au mawaziri wengine walikuwa marafiki zako, but then you had a chance wakati uliondoa cabinet yote. You had a chance ya kuchagua watu ambao labda hutawabadilisha baada ya miezi mitatu ama miwili.
Martin,
naam,
kama unaona sijafanya vizuri,
sijasema hujafanya vizuri.
No, sasa
kwamba unawabadilisha wewe. Mpaka sasa mimi mwanahabari saa nyingine hata nashindwa kukumbuka waziri fulani ni wa wizara gani.
Kazi sasa utakuwa unaanguka mtihani usipojua waziri ni nani. That is your problem. Your problem is to find out who is the minister for whatever. Let me just tell you that Kazi ndio mimi niko naye. Nitafanya vile naelewa inapaswa kufanyika. Let me give you an example. Unajua kwa hiki bwa Mwere, kuna wakati mmoja alienda kumuona Rais Kibaki. Kamwambia, bwana Rais, kuna shida hapa, kuna shida hapa, hapa iko shida, hapa iko shida, hapa iko shida, ungefanya hivi, ungefanya hivi. Kibaki akanyamaza, akamsikiza. Alipomaliza